Okay, we are live. Welcome to the inaugural Mickey File podcast live stream. If anybody's here,
I believe you can see if people have joined. I'm very nervous about this whole thing. What? This
I
is
don't know
a
if I
big
can see if
deal.
people have joined or not. Oh, wait, somebody's here. So, anyway, this week we are going to talk about Disney collectibles, our Disney collections,
Yes, we have lots of them.
and we have our first Facebook user. Hey, Tom Ellison's here. Hi, Tom.
Hey, Tom.
So, yeah, we're going to talk about Disney collectibles, some of the many different things that we collect that you can see behind me and on
We have
Karen's
lots of
head.
it.
Yeah, it's pretty much taken over the front part of our house.
Yes.
Oh, hi, Amanda.
Hello.
And hi, Samantha.
Hello.
Good to see everybody.
I know this is like so weird.
Hey, Rachel Miller. And Dave Youngward. Nice profile
Yay.
pic, Dave. I like it. Well, you know what, Samantha? Why don't we start right there with that? So we're not going to get too in-depth with pins tonight because we hear there's going to be
Yes, we've heard
a
rumors.
whole show on that next week.
Rumor
has
has it from the direct source.
But that's what that is what we have been working on is our pin boards. So
Yes.
just whatever they are, 12 by 12, I think, canvas.
Yeah, I think 12 by 12 canvases. And we have 3 of them done. We still have probably at least 4 more to fill. We might have to buy more.
Yeah, at least. So as you can see, we have a Star Wars pin board.
Mhm.
This one is Vacation Club and Vacation Club Resorts.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, that big lanyard's kind of hanging crooked now, I notice.
Well, I quickly carried it out and took pictures. So I was not the most organized.
This is the one that caused us the most heartache, the 20th anniversary collectible one.
This one and the next one, it's the book, is the other big one that caused this. But this one was one of the collectible ones that caused a lot of heartache because when COVID shut everything down, they stopped the pins. And this was a specific that you had to listen. I'm sorry, you had to get one each month, but then all of a sudden they were only releasing them every other month or every month and a half. And then you still had to get the one in the center. We ended up getting that one in the park when they reopened. So it was, and it actually makes a map. It actually, if you could see it, it actually shows Main Street. They all connect together.
Right. Yeah, it's very cool. And apparently we just lost Facebook.
Oh, we did? Oops.
Yeah. StreamYard's been having some problems, so we may have lost people. But anyway, yeah, these were real cool. One a month, I guess it was, or one for 8 months, and then the middle one.
Yeah.
But they became a real hassle to get. You know, when COVID shut everything down, Disney went with this, we're not going to have them in the parks. They're only going to be available online. And
right.
You're going to have to get a virtual queue to get into it. And
right.
then suddenly they were just doing them in the parks. It sucked.
Right. Yes, Samantha, the
for sure,
monthly
Samantha.
releases were incredibly painful. And then, baby, if you want to show them the other one, the Minnie's main attraction. That was I actually bought the book to put them in because it came with the extra pin because I thought it was really cool. And then that was the one that was once a month for every month. And then it was the virtual queue. Yes, they did suck. You were 100% right, Tom. And then it got to the point where all the bots, people that had the bots, they were buying everything out. So luckily we made connections with people. So we were actually able to trade off on going to the park to go get the pins. Like they suddenly said, oh, by the way, it's going to be released today. And didn't warn you, so you couldn't get park reservations. So my friend Crystal went, Scott went one time because you were over there, actually heading over there for work. And then I went in December because I said, you know what, I'm going to go get everything. So those were very painful to get. Do you have the other one that shows the pins in the book?
I do.
And they were very cool pins because the pictures of them originally did not do them justice because the card they're on is probably a 4x6 card. So the pins are really big for the price that they were. They were like $29. Yeah. But that was probably the most painful experience I've ever been through in regards to this. This was just, because I believe that one, I missed the first month. So I ended up having to go on like eBay or one of those to get the first month because we couldn't find it. We were in the park and couldn't find it.
Well, the first couple months they were releasing on like the first Saturday or whatever it was. And, you know, eBay, they were all gone by the time the park opened, basically.
Right.
They were all gone.
Right. Yeah. I think the first month was the only one I actually had to get on eBay. I think the others we then caught on. So, but yes, those were painful.
Oh. My nephew's watching. Hi, Zach.
Hi, Zach. You can actually log in as a Facebook user, and we can see. You're still short which 3 ears? Which one, Samantha, are you short? Because we know people. Sent to the
we
wrong
may know
city.
some people that have them. Yeah. So, Tom, is it still on the way? Like, or is it just lost forever?
Get the girls.
You know, that would be really cool. I can't wait to see that.
I know.
Man, Samantha, that Space Mountain one was gone before it ever got in the store. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah. And I know the backpack, people are selling it for over $600. Ears, I don't think you're going to have a chance finding those ears. Teacups, I think I know somebody that might have them. And tiki, I think I might know somebody that has those.
So we'll hook you up after.
We'll hook you.
Samantha.
Yep.
So that's interesting.
Well, no, some of the stores did actually get them. Some of the Disney stores did actually get them.
See, I learned something. I did not know that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that's how Ella got hers. Is they happen to have them at the Disney store here.
Oh, very cool.
Yep.
So one of the other things, and this is my favorite because other than the book, the cards are free.
Well, not all of the cards.
Not all of them. But the Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom cards, which most people will know is a real sore spot for me. that it's gone for
It's
both
an
of us.
incredible sore spot. So upset about that.
But really, our favorite Disney collectible right there was, going to the firehouse every time we went in and using it for our filler magic in between fast passes back when that was still a thing, and doing our Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom, with the last couple weekends before they got rid of it, we went over and just spent the day doing Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom because we had one to finish up. And I think we finished it 3 times.
Yes, we did. And we are on the medium or high level.
Yeah, we kept going up, so whatever it was.
Yeah, we did get our name in the book. We actually got to sign the book because we finished levels. And we did collect the entire set, including the bolt cards, which is the 61 through 70. But I don't have all of the party cards. I'm not in a real, have to get those. But if I can still make connections for it, great. But I'm not going to kill myself over it. So I think we have 10 through 16 for the party cards.
Uh-oh.
So,
There's a hint
Amanda,
getting dropped
what?
there.
Amanda, what? Why did you give up on this? Why did you give up on the castle pins? They're very cool. I just ordered the Aladdin one today. It came out today, so I ordered it. I couldn't resist.
Tom, I know it's not Disney, but
everything.
Tom, I know it's not Disney, but those are awesome cards. But we probably shouldn't geek out. Some people might get bothered by it.
Yeah, stop geeking out. Seriously. So, but yeah, no, we actually really enjoyed the Sorcerers one. And actually, I helped complete the other girls' books or complete sets when we were over there doing some trading. So the bowls actually have 1 or 2 complete sets, maybe even 3. I think they have 3
Yeah, I'll
complete
tell you
sets
what,
now.
the trading those last couple weekends for Sorcerers were just insane. Like worse than anything I've ever seen on pin collecting. Just insane.
Yeah.
There were people like literally stalking around the screens, wanting to see who had party cards, who had bolt cards. It was just crazy.
Yeah. And luckily I had gotten extra, so I was able to do some trading that help other people.
Yeah.
Which is good.
So one of the things that everybody's been talking about this week, popcorn buckets, because that new popcorn bucket is really cool. And the Orange Bird Sipper Cups, which have been very popular the last 2 years with Flower and Garden. We have our collection.
I just realized we're missing the Millennium Falcon too. I forgot to put that in there.
Oh, that's somewhere.
It's in the front bedroom.
Well, I really need to clean up the cables on our TV.
Yes, you do. Right.
But
yeah, so ignore the cables, please.
Yeah, but you can see we've got Spike the Bee. We've got the last 2 years Orange Birds. Boy, I just left my head completely. But we've got the van there from Onward. That and the Skyliner are probably my 2 favorite popcorn buckets because they actually hold enough popcorn you can eat.
Yep, the Skyliner was over on the door, and I forgot that too. Sorry.
Realistically, Samantha, you only need 1 popcorn bucket at a time. Like,
yes,
I am fairly confident that nothing on that table has ever had popcorn in it or a drink.
No, that's not true. The Minnie Steamboat and regular Steamboat both had popcorn in it. Simba had popcorn in it, and then that's it.
Okay.
The Skyliner one that we didn't have, Onward I know Onward had popcorn in it too.
It may have.
Yep. Yep.
But yeah, popcorn buckets have become a huge thing at Disney, and of course they take full advantage of that.
Yes, they do.
But the Orange Bird sippers have like hit huge popularity. And just to go back to that, this year's is so much better. The color's brighter. It's got more detail. Like, I really liked last year's, but now it just looks kind of pitiful.
Yeah. And it's actually thicker. It has more substance to it. The other one is really lightweight. This one is actually much heavier and just more to it. It's really the only way I can describe.
Tony, you might want to get rid of that popcorn bucket. It may be haunted. So, yeah, Tom, we got the Haunted Mansion ones. So in 2019, they were exclusive to the Halloween parties.
Right.
And we got the set of those.
I forgot to take. I forgot to bring those out
but
too.
We do have the full set, and those actually did have popcorn and beignets in them.
Yes. Only one of them. The sipper. No, we didn't put liquid in that one. Because that was never going to come out.
But very cool. They light up. They sing.
They talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to walk around the house going, where's all of our popcorn buckets? Oh, they're all here. And I apparently forgot several of them.
Yeah,
my apologies.
For all of them.
No.
Hey, Susan.
Hey, Susan.
Let's see. What else do we have here? So we've always been into the Haunted Mansion, and we did get the main attraction. That was the only, what do you call those?
Minnie.
Plush?
The plush and only ears, too. Yeah.
Yeah. The clock is amazing, except there's a damper inside it to keep the pendulum from hitting the side, but it's in the wrong place. It is the loudest little bitty grandfather clock you've ever seen. Like,
it really
annoyingly
is
loud.
We've got like the Ring camera, and when we go to listen, all you hear is all the time.
We didn't realize how loud it was until we recorded our first podcast, and it was in the room, and we'd gotten used to it. And then I went to edit it, and it was just tick, tick, tick for however long the podcast was. But we've got one or two Madame Leotas.
One is a sipper cup, and one is the talking one. And then the other she's just the shaky snow globe. And that was the one that we said that they missed out on the fact that they didn't have all of the drum and the tambourine and the bell as the little floaty things inside of it.
Yeah, instead of just glitter, they could have really knocked it out of the park, and they just missed. I don't know what Hanover was doing there.
Yeah, I
don't just missed it.
And then, of course, we had to get the Skyliner ornament or whatever that was.
Yeah, I guess it's an ornament.
Yeah, and that's the only pair of the main attraction ears that I saved, that I wanted to keep, was because I liked the veil on it.
And I think I made you buy those.
You made me buy the Minnie, the plush. I wanted the ears. I'm never going to wear them.
I knew I was involved in it somehow.
Yes.
We started a long time ago with snow globes.
Mm-hmm.
So some of these are pretty old, like 20 years old or close to it, I
yeah.
think.
The one with the princesses there in the back and back that has the castles, that one is 23 years old.
Wow. And it still plays music, especially if you
Mm-hmm.
hit it accidentally. And then we each have our own shelf. So
Yes, we
this
do.
is my shelf, which is mostly Sorcerer Mickey, although the one where Mickey's painting the self-portrait was just too cool not to get.
Yes.
And then Karen has her shelf. Should make sense to everybody.
And then there's another part that's kind of both of us. It has the Maleficent and our bricks.
Oh. So Karen will collect basically anything with Maleficent on it, and I'm the same way with Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey.
So don't judge me.
So we do have her shield.
Okay, now the shield is from Bippity Boppity Boo. It's for the boys. But we were there for Kaylee's makeover, and I went, I have to have the shield.
Oh, it's very cool for
Well,
foam rubber shield.
It's actually really nice. It was only like $13.
And then we got the bricks when they were doing the bricks last year. Whenever it was that they decided they were going to tear up all the ones in front of the park and sell the commemorative ones. So we missed out on the original. We got our replica ones made.
Mm-hmm. So we have our DVC one and our wedding date one.
And since the lockdown, I've come up with a new passion. And I've spent most of the last now 13 months working on Legos like I'm a kindergartner again.
Yes. And I love them, but man, they end up costing a lot of money, especially these big ones. Whew, they were pricey.
Legos are not cheap. They because you've got Disney getting their cut and Lego getting their cut, but there are some absolutely phenomenal. Some of these pictures I put on Facebook before. The castle was crazy involved. It is, I believe, 30 inches tall, 32, just short of 3 feet.
I think so.
So that one made a lot of sense till I got it all together and realized I had nowhere to put it because the shelf I thought I was going to put it on is too close to the ceiling. So that was.
So it has to. We're gonna have to do another shelf.
Yeah, it's just got its own table. And a couple of others. The Mickey and Minnie, which I'm not going to lie, are kind of creepy, but very cool.
Yes.
The Steamboat Willie set was a lot of fun and a really fast build.
Yes,
and then I've done the Razor Crest and the Resistance transport from Galaxy's Edge from Rise of the Resistance.
Yep.
So very cool build there.
Yes,
and
I'm
currently working on the Mickey art one. But life has been getting in the way on that one, so it's taken me longer than expected to get it together.
Yes, and then you have the Winnie the Pooh one over here that's still in the box.
Yeah, there's still that coming.
Yes. So those have mostly been his project, but I think we both did. You did Mickey and I did Minnie of the Mickey and Minnie one, right?
Yeah, more or less. Mostly that's accurate.
Yeah. So you don't have the patience, Tom?
I'll tell you what, it looks ridiculous with all the lights in the house and the reading glasses on to be able to see the little parts. And the table I use is black. And it seems like every set, like half the Legos are black and they can be on the table and I can't see them. and I'm constantly calling Karen over going, hey, I lost another piece. It looks like this. Help me find it.
Well, or because when they're upside down, you can't tell if it has a slope or an angle on it. So he's like, I can't find it. I'm like, it's right here. He goes, I looked at that piece 3 times.
Oh yeah, it can be brutal. Like sometimes you just are like, sometimes I can spend like Saturday afternoon on it, no problem. And sometimes it's okay. I've been doing this for 45 minutes and I am out. Like I have to walk away from it. The castle took probably 2.5 weeks to build. The train set actually took like 6 days because it was right when they just shut everything down here in Florida for those 2 weeks. And I really had nothing else to do. So I was able to come home every day and
Right.
work on it.
Yeah. And then I was doing puzzles.
Yeah, which you didn't put any pictures of.
I know. Well, they really weren't. It's not really a collecting thing. It's something I did during the shutdown. Because I did all the Haunted Mansion one, all 4 of those, and framed those. And then I had the Impossible puzzle.
Yeah, she got a Haunted Mansion puzzle that was a black background with kind of the map of the Haunted Mansion. They have shirts and stuff with the same kind of pattern. So it was a 1,000 piece puzzle, and I still don't know if this is a mistake or a callback, but there were 999 pieces in the puzzle when we got it finished.
Yep.
So there's a hole right pretty much in the middle of the puzzle for the missing piece. And I don't even know what to do with that. Like if you call the puzzle manufacturer and go, hey, you shorted us a piece, I can't tell you which piece it is, so you can't send me that piece, which means we have to put the whole puzzle together again.
And I will not put that puzzle together. I'm like a savant when it comes to puzzles. This one took me 3 weeks. And I kept telling him, this is the hardest puzzle I've ever done in my entire life. And I'm excellent at puzzles. So I was very frustrated. And then I'm like, why can't I find this piece? And then it's not here. 999 pieces.
Yeah, just awful.
So I'm just going to frame it on black. I'm just going to, fill it in. I'll just suck it up.
So I am a big Star Wars guy.
Yes.
So we have both made droids. I have the Sith holocron and the Jedi holocron, which are really cool.
Yes.
And then Karen has bought a couple of the child, which is horrible grammar, but she has bought a couple childs, which are really cool. One of them is the remote control one, and it'll really freak you out when he uses the Force.
Yeah, because his hand shakes.
Yeah.
Which I didn't take a picture of him because of where he's at. So I didn't want to show all my ugliness of my living room.
But yeah, so we've had a lot of fun. Galaxy's Edge. I could spend a fortune in Galaxy's Edge if I was turned loose in there.
Yes, he could. He would just keep buying red kyber crystals until he found a black one.
Yeah, that's the one. That's how they say that's how they get you. So there are black kyber crystals out there, but you have to buy a red one, and then just in the package it happens to be black. And of course, you can get them for $9.99, $99.99 on eBay if you want to go that route. And I've started thinking that probably would have been cheaper than spending $14.99 a pop, because I haven't found one yet.
Well, in fairness, we only have bought 2 or 3. One of them we switched with Zachary because we got another color from him. Like I think we swapped it out or just gave him
Yeah.
the red one. So, but if it was black, we would have kept it. So,
Right. Yeah. I think we've bought 4, but that's okay. So one other thing that I'm not even really sure it's a collection, but we have kind of a set are
Mhm.
these keys that they've started doing.
but we're kind of picky on the ones we want.
I think that we've bought. I think we've bought the child one, and I think we bought the Fantasia one up at the top.
Asia one. Mhm.
The rest of them, honestly, were like free if you go to the Disney store pass holder
Well,
event.
or if you buy stuff like today when I bought the pin over $25, I got a princess key coming too.
See,
So
so yeah, those are not. They're actually kind of cool, and the setup here I think is really cool. We found online a pattern for a holder that they clip it into that fits in a coin case from Michael's, right?
Mhm.
Michael's.
Yep. Yes.
So you just pull out their coin holder and slide this in, and so that's how they're held in the case. So I'm actually prouder of the case than I am the actual keys, but it's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, because a 3D print and you just clip right in there. It's very cool. So,
Yeah. So we know that people collect ears. Anything cool that you guys collect that maybe other people aren't doing?
yes, Tony, we printed the holder,
Yeah, not the
case,
case,
the little
but
black thing it's sitting on. Yeah.
yeah.
So, but yeah, I do have a lot of ears, not just the ones I make, but I do have a good collection of ears as well. But each of those have like a purpose associated with them. It's not just, oh, it's a new year, I have to go, get it. If it's Maleficent, obviously I have to have it. So
Right. Yeah,
Okay.
I know, Samantha. And you're right about both sides. We need, but boy, it's a rabbit hole once you get involved with that. But
Mhm.
amazing. That guy is crazy, man. He's just got it.
Yes.
Tom, I know that feeling too. Dude, Marvel's gone nuts, man. How can you not be back into the comic books?
Mhm.
So Captain America 4 is coming out. Another Thor movie. There's a lot going on, man.
Dave, you need to collect more stuff.
Dave, man. Come on, there's got to be some Oswald stuff out there for you, Dave.
Mhm.
And I know the Orange Bird collection is growing. Oh, yeah. Well, that's where your money's going. But hey, dude, that's an investment.
Yes. Our stuff's an investment.
Yeah, not like old comic books. Those are,
Oh,
yeah.
I believe you
I'll tell you the
forgot to
cool
show
thing.
one shelf. The one with the curio there that has this one. Yeah.
This
And
was our original set of shelves when we moved into the house. I put those movies up there like the
yeah,
week we moved into our house in 2011. And because they're DVDs, they've sat there forever.
yeah, but they're also Blu-rays, but those are the Snow Globe. It's the old Disney and the newer Disney. They're like actual bookends. They're very cool snow globes. It's just you can't really see them up there, but they're very cool.
Yeah. One thing that blows my mind is the ears. Like Disney does a good job with ears, but I
Mhm.
think the people at home who are making ears, like Mandy and I think I've seen some Samantha's making,
Mhm. They're
and the ones
amazing.
you make are awesome. Like so much cooler than what Disney is doing.
Yeah, because Disney's is always just the standard, sparkles,
It's been working
fuzzy.
it's
Yeah.
been working for 66 years, so I guess they're
Mhm.
okay with it.
Yeah. Yeah, the small shop. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Hmm.
Mike. That's awesome. He is so cool. We'll have to get him on.
Oh yeah, but Samantha, you are 100% right. We complain about the $30, but then some of them were like 65. Okay, I gotta have them.
Yeah. I'll tell you, if you want to have fun, just go to Etsy and Google Harry Potter Mickey ears because there's a ton,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I mean, that's the only thing you can call them is Mickey ears, right?
Hmm. Well, I made a pair of them. Got the Harry Potter headband, and
Right.
then made the 3D ears, which came out very, very cool. And I only wear them to Universal when we go.
Yeah, but we did make you a set of Avengers ears so you could wear them to both places.
Yes, I have the A and I have the Avengers A and a Baby Groot.
Right.
Mhm.
So we figured that'll cover Epcot
Hmm.
and Universal.
Yep. So magic. Okay, so Samantha, magic mouse ears. What are those? I have to look it up. I need X-Men ears, Tom. I like that idea.
Ooh,
How would we? Ooh, okay, babe. Now you need to start getting creative and looking that up.
I guess so.
He's my designer. And I paint them, make them look really cool. So. Oh,
Okay, sorry, I just had to.
He's actually looking it up.
Wow, this person's fancy. And
Oh, is that the
for
one
it.
that has like the 5 or 6 colors and it has the incredible detail? Is it that one?
Sure. Yeah, wow. That's a rabbit hole. And yeah, the cheapest ones I saw were $65. So holy cow. Well, that'll be fun. We can sit there and go, well, maybe one day.
No, I just know.
Yeah. So there was one bit of breaking news, I think today. I saw it today. But the
Yes, it came out today.
Magic Mobile thing is now available for Android in the parks.
Yes.
So apparently the only real difference that you can't do the animated passes. Hey, Uli. It's okay.
Hey, Uli.
Won't be the only time we do this, I don't think.
No.
But yeah, you can't do the animated passes on the Android phone. But I still think that that's going to be something that you look at the animated pass the first time you set it up and then you never ever see it again. So who really cares?
Right.
In my opinion.
I mean, on the iPhone, it just shows up to show you which pass you picked, but does it really matter?
Yeah, and I didn't even notice it being animated. It just had a drawing on it. Maybe I have to actually go back and look at it.
Yeah, I picked the DVC one. I think the suitcase moved. I think is what it did. It's kind of like, you're carrying it.
Oh. Ooh, exciting. Can I complain for
Go
a
ahead.
minute? Like, instead of screwing around with making an animated annual pass on your phone that you're never going to look at, like, make your IT work in general. That would just be my suggestion.
But why?
But what do I know?
But why?
So I think that's pretty much like all the stuff we have. So I don't know. I guess we can go ahead and wrap up for this week for our first time. We thank everybody for
Yes.
stopping by and checking it out. And we will see you, I
Yes.
guess, in 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks.
On the
So the
on the
11th.
11th. Yes, on the 11th. Mm-hmm.
The 11th. So we will, we have a couple of ideas for topics. We haven't decided what we're doing as a podcast and what we're doing as
Correct.
the live show. So I don't want to reveal a topic yet, but we'll put it on Facebook in a few days once we decide which one we're doing. And
Yes.
the podcast for this week is probably going to be out early tomorrow afternoon. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it finished tonight. I left the house at 4:45, or actually 4:30 this morning, and I got back at 6:00. It was a long day on the golf course. So
Yes.
when I'm done with this,
And he was not
going
playing.
to bed pretty soon. No, I was not playing. I was cleaning up cores.
He was working.
So
Yes.
yeah. But again, thanks everybody for stopping in, and we'll see you next
Yes.
week.
Thank you. Bye.